What's up, guys? It's Troy from Vagabond Dating. Just wanted to do this little intro video to this approach session I'm about to upload. I'm at Starbucks right now, just got done editing, and I'm right about to put it all on YouTube. But yeah, just wanted to give a little context and explain a couple things in the video and just what you can expect, basically. So this was filmed about a year and a half ago, the summer of 2022. It was on a Sunday, and it was at a mall here. I live in Nashville. And so it was on a Sunday, and it was from 5 to 7, 2 hours before they closed. So not peak time at all. I was supposed to get there 2 hours earlier, but just fucking scheduling went wrong, and I didn't get there till 5. So throughout the entire thing, I only do 9 approaches in about 2 hours, which some people might think that's fine. If you're a beginner, intermediate, whatever, that's acceptable. But for me, personally, my average is actually about double that. Usually when I'm doing an approach session by myself and I'm not being filmed, I do like 8 to 10 per hour. So part of the reason for the low amount of approaches is just not peak time. Part of it is, I'm explaining stuff in between. And so because of that, I'll get focused on that and I'll maybe miss some approaches. But I feel like me explaining the approaches is just as important as you actually hearing them. So, and then, let's see. Also, this is before I kind of got comfortable actually being filmed doing approaches. There's like a little bit extra anxiety when you know you're being filmed. And also, these were live streams, so it was like live, so I couldn't edit shit out. So, yeah. Still a decent amount of value. The main reason I'm uploading this is because I feel like a lot of guys who approach or do pickup or game, whatever the fuck you want to call it, there's a lot of misinformation, there's a lot of cherry picking, there's a lot of just mysticism behind the whole process. So I wanted to upload, and I'm going to do more in the future, I wanted to upload a completely just from start to finish, completely uncut, unedited, whatever, real-time approach session. So you can see, I'm not picking the best approaches. I'm recording literally all of them in real time. See the good ones, the bad ones, my rejections, when girls are rude and just fucking ignore me and walk off, the kind of middling, whatever. All the kind of time in between. It's just, I value transparency and I want people to actually get better. So I'm really trying hard to not hide anything about the process. I really want to be as upfront and let guys know how the shit actually fucking goes. So yeah, that's basically the context. YouTube wouldn't let me upload the full video because it was like long as fuck. I guess I'm not a good enough account yet. So I had to cut them into multiple videos. And so there might be maybe like 2 or 3 seconds of video or audio missing in between. But yeah, nothing edited out, nothing cut. It's completely real time. Okay. Let's see what else. One thing I wanted to bring up is I think it's after the first approach. So I used to lie about my age because I was like, if you're too old and the girl will blah, 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 whatever. And I mostly don't think that anymore. I'm sure there's probably some girls, just statistically speaking, where they could be super interested, but then they hear a high number and they're like, oh, that's too old because society told me blah, blah, whatever. That's probably true sometimes, but very shortly after this video, I started telling girls my real age, and it was totally fine. I haven't really noticed a decrease in results. If you look good, you're comfortable with yourself, you can have a good time with them and all that shit, the age doesn't really matter that much. What matters more is if you look like shit. I mean, if you're fucking 50 or 55 but you look like Brad Pitt, you're gonna do better than if you're 25 and you just look like shit, like fucking whatever that fat World of Warcraft guy from that one South Park episode or whatever. So yeah, age isn't really a big deal. And some girls, they get turned on by that. I know plenty of guys who are in their, lower to mid 40s who get girls the same age that I get. some girls fucking like that shit, the whole fucking daddy thing. So, that's a thing I don't believe anymore. So when I say in the video, just ignore it. Everyone grows and learns new things. Let's see, what else? One of the approaches is, it's like, I think it's like the second to last approach. I think it's the 8th approach. I go up, it's a guy and a girl, and I ask, is this your boyfriend, blah, blah, whatever. They say yes. But then they say they're fucking non-monogamous. And I start, whenever that happens, if I say, hey, is this your boyfriend? And they either say, yeah, but we're in an open relationship, or they say no, I just immediately go into my fucking opener. So, I ask them, oh, hey, is this your boyfriend, blah, blah? Yeah, but we're non-monogamous. You hear me immediately. You're really fucking cute. I just immediately fucking go into it. And sometimes there's like a little comedic moment, like sometimes they fucking laugh, like it's just hilarious. I immediately fucking go into it. But, when I start talking to her, he walks away, and you can't see it because I only have audio, but the whole time we're talking, he's like keeping track of the interaction. Like he's not that far away. You could tell he's listening. He's all this other stuff. And this girl, we texted, she agreed to a date, blah, blah, whatever. But then like the day before, she ends up canceling. And hey, we can never really know the reason, but I'm almost certain it's because the guy probably raised some kind of stink about, how the whole thing happened, or she's going out with another guy or whatever. Again, I don't know the actual reason, but that's just my guess. Because while I was talking to her, you could tell he was sitting there kind of listening, and he really didn't fucking like it. So I'm just saying that to say, any of you guys who are like, oh yeah, we can do an open relationship, and it doesn't affect anything, and I'm secure and all, blah, blah, whatever. Like, people still care, okay? Don't get in an open fucking relationship. Don't do that to please the fucking girl. It's still gonna be emasculating. He probably thought it was cool, but then once it actually happened in person, he's like, oh shit, I feel like a fucking idiot right now. So, just wanted to put that out there. I don't go for married girls or steal guys, girls, or anything like that. But if they're in an open relationship, fuck it, I'll do whatever. He brought this on himself. But yeah, she canceled, and I'm assuming it's probably because he raised some kind of whatever about it. And I ended up not texting her. Like, usually in that situation, probably like a month later, I'd see what's up again and see if she wanted to do something. But yeah, I just didn't care. When you approach enough, you just have so many consistent options, you forget about girls like the next fucking week. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. One thing I want you to kind of notice is that the rejections and the interactions and even how I come across is all over the place. Even just with a small sample size of 9, there's 2 or 3 of the conversations where you could look at it and be like, wow, that was smooth. Wow, you guys really got along. Wow, that was freaking awesome. Holy shit, you're a really good conversationalist. And then there's 2 or 3 where you're like, wow, you sounded really weird. You sounded really blah, 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 whatever. Yes, that's how it is. Like, for something to be smooth and for it to come off really well, at least on camera, both people have to be extroverted and confident and outgoing, and both people have to be interested in each other. So the likelihood all those things come together is actually fairly rare. I think a thing that holds a lot of guys back is trying to be smooth every single time, and even thinking that being smooth is really that fucking important, because both people need to be smooth for it to be seen as smooth. So just notice, even when it's the conversation is super short, or maybe I'm a little awkward, or there's a weird stutter or whatever, it's still fucking fine. Like, girls are anxious too. Girls mess up sometimes too. You don't know how they view you. If you're doing an approach like during the day and you're semi-confident, the girl's already gonna give you like a 2-point fucking confidence boost. So all this stuff where, you know, you might say, well, I gotta be smooth, I gotta do all this shit, I gotta blah, blah, blah. That's because you think the girl is viewing you as negatively as you view yourself. She might view you right off the bat as fucking awesome. And she's not even focusing on the fact that you said a word weird, or there was an extra 0.5 second pause before you responded or whatever. Like, she might be more self-conscious than you. So I just want to point all that out. Like, you don't need to be as perfect as you think you need to be. Don't fucking focus on Instagram. Don't look at online dating statistics and all this other bullshit. This is the real world. Like, it kind of saddens me when I see stuff online and guys are giving up so easily and they think that they fucking suck. And I'll look at some of these guys and I'll even talk to them. I'll be like, dude, if you just cold approach, if you just did this stuff in real life, like, you would get a lot of fucking results. But they don't even try because the internet convinces them otherwise. So, yeah. It's one of the reasons I'm making these. It's just to show you don't need to be perfect. You can suck a little bit. You can whatever. I'm kind of aggressive sometimes. I fucking swear. Sometimes I'm loud. Maybe the girl thinks I'm yelling. I don't fucking care. It's just to show that it's mostly okay. All right? So, anyway. Fucking rambling, all that shit that is typical of me, anyone who knows me. Yeah, so enjoy the fucking videos. This channel and just, you know, not just this channel, but on different forums I'm on. I'm gonna make a website eventually, all that shit. My goal is to show just real world, realistic, you know, pickup, I guess you could fucking call it. I hate using those kind of terms, but just to show you what it's really like. I'm not blowing it up to make myself seem fucking amazing. I'm not exaggerating to fucking make money. I already have a real life business. This isn't my main income source. I just want guys to get better, and I want guys to know what's realistic and that they probably have more potential and power than they think they have. So yeah, full transparency. That's my goal. I want to be the most transparent and most upfront and not hide anything, I guess, dating coach on YouTube. And in the world. Hey, we'll say the fucking world. I don't know. Because I guarantee pretty much no other coach is going to upload a real-time, uncut fucking video of them doing approaches. Because then people would see them being bad and that would go against their whole fucking business model. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I'm done ranting because YouTube only allows you to upload 15 minutes at a time. So, yeah, enjoy.